It's December 1978. Evocative film The Deer Hunter is out in theaters, and Laserdisc is promising to revolutionize our home media. All the while, Chic seems just fine la-freaking us over the airwaves. A blockbuster song, a breakout film, and a technological breakthrough. Whew, we need a break. How about we help Pixel Packin Mama super break out? Welcome back to Pixel Packin Mama, everybody. I am Brian. This is episode 2, and I'm here, of course, with the Pixel Packin Mama, my own mother. Hi, Mom.
Hi, how you doing?
so, uh, this is episode 2, and as you can see on the screen, this is a beautiful game with graphical fidelity the world has never seen before and will never see again. This is Super Breakout. I don't know if there's a normal Breakout or if they just went straight to Super Breakout, but this is what we're playing. So, Mom, you haven't played this game before?
I have never played this game.
All right, so this is like Arkanoid, which came out a little bit later. I think of it more of, oh, I can't remember. There's a version of this that came out around 2005 or 6, or at least that's when I came around it, that I really, really love. But if we go to play that at some point, we have to know where it all started. And so it started here, essentially. So if you want to go ahead and hit the reset button, which is F2 in this case, we are using the Stella emulator in order to emulate this high graphical action we have here today.
Okay.
And there we go. So if you just click and get the ball out there, and it's single player Pong in a way. You have a mission, which is to get all of these bricks broken, hence the breakout part. Later on,
Oh,
these well, that wasn't good. Later on, these will end up having power ups and crazy levels and so forth. I don't think on here, but maybe I didn't play long enough. You're gonna launch your next ball. There we
I was like,
go.
wait, I wasn't ready for that.
You're the one who presses the button,
Yeah, I
so
know. Okay, let's do this over.
there we go.
Oh my goodness.
Now, the way we're set up playing this, I cannot figure out certain mysteries of sound. So I cannot hear the game. And Mom, you're hearing the game through a headset at this moment. What sound effect are you hearing when it hits these bricks?
Sounds like something like crashing over, like falling, like a ladder falling over. It's a weird sound.
Okay, so now that was the last one. You ran out of
Yes.
lives. You got a grand total score of 11.
I can
So,
beat that one.
yeah, all right. So let's go ahead and reset. And the cool thing that people at home can hear and that you'll be able to hear, go ahead and reset
Okay.
and go ahead and start.
Okay.
And now pay attention to the sound when it hits.
Yes.
Is it different?
Not really.
It's not different for
Not
you?
not for me, it doesn't
When
know.
I was playing this, every time I had to reset, it was a different sound effect.
Oh, really?
Yeah, one
No,
time
it's
it
the same.
was bells, another time it sounded like things breaking, like you were saying. Um, Maybe it's completely randomized in some way, and you just got the same one twice. Or there's something that triggers it that I don't understand, which is
Oh,
another
wait a
possibility.
second.
That was 2 strikes in a row right there.
Yeah, but I had my mouse where I couldn't move it. I moved the thing in the wrong place. So
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to blame that.
Yeah. And so, like I said, I've never played this enough to know if these end up getting really cool designs or what is the challenge going to be over time. Like obviously at some point you get used to the speed of this ball. Does the ball speed up over time? I don't know. I'm kind of curious to see. That'll be your goal today. People who saw the first episode of Pixel Packin Mama will know we failed to meet our Space Invaders goal. We have not set a goal yet quite here. I don't think we should set a goal of 2022 on this one. That seems a little extreme. So And again, the goal was 2022 because despite when this gets posted on YouTube, it is actually December 23rd, 2022 for us as we are recording. It looks like you got a good feel for the mouse move, and as I say that, you miss. So I managed to jinx you perfectly.
Yeah, well, let's try over.
Oh, I didn't see your score though.
It was
So
44.
44,
Hmm.
nice. Okay, double
So
fours.
I beat it, but
You
yeah,
did, yeah. You went from 12 to 44, so that's good. Uh, so this is it's a really simple game. I did not play this until I started my Bonanza, so I had never actually touched this in the first place. I had mentioned, of course, it's like Arkanoid. Did you ever spend time with Arkanoid in the arcades?
never.
No?
Mm-mm.
You've seen it though, right? Or no?
No, I've never even seen
You
it.
haven't even seen it.
Mm-mm.
See, it's funny. I think of three arcade games, and Arkanoid is one of them, in a memory package that I have with you.
Oh,
That has to do, you and I are living in Texas.
okay.
And if you recall, we used to go to that one laundromat.
Oh,
And
yes.
so the laundromat had some arcade games, and there were three games that I don't know if they were the only three games there. It might have been, but it was the three games that I would play. Arkanoid was one of them. Galaga was another, and that was probably the one I spent the most time with. And then there was also APB, All Points Bulletin, which there are actually a couple games called that, but the one in my mind, if anybody's curious and looking it up, is you have a steering wheel, but you're driving the car from a top-down view, and you get to pull people over for littering and speeding and things like that. Uh, Not a great game, and yet I enjoyed it all the same. But I will admit, Arkanoid, I played through. Whoa,
Wait a
whoa,
second.
oh, okay.
What happened?
I was curious about the ramp up. I didn't think it was going to happen here. Okay, wowza.
What happened?
Somebody rubbed some flubber on that ball. Now, you know what I noticed?
No.
It sped up the first time you hit the blue level.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, because it's slow now again.
Because, yeah,
So,
it went slow. So I'm thinking because of the red level.
or
Wait,
maybe
I'm
after you hit
confused.
so many.
Oh, I wonder. Yeah, I might. Let's
Uh,
see.
hmm.
I'm not
Yeah,
sure now.
that was quick. Like there was
Yeah, I
no
wasn't
easing
expecting
into
that.
it.
Oh, it is the red one. Yes.
Okay,
Oh,
so
I don't like
yeah,
the red one. Oh my gosh.
there is something I noticed that happened to you during this round, as well as when I was playing this myself. Uh, yeah, so it is the color. So
Oh, so red and blue is?
those are going to be faster than green
Okay.
and pink,
I
apparently.
don't like
You
those.
got 102. It's
Okay.
a passing grade, but that means you can do better.
Yes.
So let's go.
And I just wanted to let you know that, yeah, now when I hit it again, it made different noises.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay, so
so you were
yeah,
right. It did. Because it was before it wasn't when it was just hitting the little thing here, the slidey thing, it was like
right.
it wasn't making noise. Now it's making that noise. And now when I just hit the to reset it, it made a noise too. It wasn't doing that before. So
Okay, so yeah, there's something, and it's just a little neat thing. Like it's unnecessary. It doesn't add to the game, but they went ahead and did it anyway. Uh, One of the things that I've noticed on here is there was a point when you hit a blue block that was above a green one, and as the ball returned to you, it passed through the green one from the top.
oh, did it? I
Yeah.
didn't even notice it myself.
And well, that's fine. It's something I noticed when I was messing around with this myself. And it was so interesting to me because Arkanoid and Onward, one of the best things you can do is try and get the ball to go above a row of things you haven't hit yet.
Okay.
And it will bounce just like it went through green and pink there.
Oh,
It
okay.
will hit the tops of them and keep bouncing and hitting other things. So this one is apparently programmed only to impact the thing it hits beneath that on the bottom side, I should say. So there is no advantage to going beyond. Oh yeah, pink does raise the speed a little bit.
Did it?
Yeah,
Okay.
not by as much as going to blue did,
Yeah.
but yeah, it does. So I don't know if there's like a strategy to handle that speed, or you just kind of get used to it. Do you feel used to this?
No, because I know we're coming close to the blue one,
Oh, right,
and I'm getting
right.
scared. I was trying to hit it away from the blue one, but I didn't even hit it all that time.
That's something this does seem to have, is it's paying attention to the direction it's moving and the direction you hit it. So
Yeah,
I guess we could call that physics. And as old of a game as this is, so like in the newer versions, that green
that's
block
bad.
would have gone as well.
And that was a bad one. So
That was only half of what you got
I
last
know.
time, but it was better than the first two.
Oh yes,
So,
but now I'm just a little nervous because now I know it when it gets to the different colors. It's going to do something bad.
so I think our goal, because again, these early games don't have much to it. So I think our goal is you clear a board. Let's see
Oh,
if you
okay.
can do that.
All right.
Gotta
We'll see.
gotta get every single one of these colors
Okay.
just gone. And part of the reason when I was messing around with this, I didn't play long enough to clear a screen myself either. So I'm curious. Well, you made that a hard angle, didn't
I
you?
sure did. I did not mean to do that. That is what I was trying not. I was trying to avoid that one.
um, in the later versions of this type of game, this is how it starts. It's just flat rows of a certain amount, and that's it. And then later on, these games usually have different patterns or new obstacles or tricks and traps or what have you. I just feel like Super Breakout is just old enough that it probably doesn't have any of those things going for it. I feel like you would just be stuck with this, and maybe the ball moves faster, the paddle gets smaller, or both. I can't
Well,
imagine
if the
it's
panel gets smaller, that's scary.
right. So yeah, we'll be curious about that. And I'm not going to keep saying sorry to everybody listening to this about the possibilities of a cat making her way onto the show, because there's just no stopping her. Anybody who has cats knows there is no stopping them.
She wants to be
Ooh,
a
nice
part.
save. I thought that was a lost slave.
Yeah, I did too.
Another thing I don't quite know, and this isn't, you go ahead and keep playing the game, uh, but similar to Space Invaders, when I noticed there were two scores. Ooh,
I had a blue one.
yep. uh, on here, there is the score, and then a number, and then another number. I think
Okay.
I'm better though.
Yeah,
63,
it's a little
better.
better.
Let's reset again. Let's see, give you another try. I think the first number is what number ball you are on, which you just learn that you get five of them, apparently. And I think the second number is what level you're on. That second number has not changed for us. We are still on level one.
I don't think it's going to change.
It may not.
Not this year, anyway.
So I kind of wish they would have counted the ball down instead of up, so you know how
Oh,
many you have left,
yes.
but they did not do that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So this game, so simple looking, but it's kind of a pain in the butt. This
I'm agreeing with you
it's
100% on this.
it's a little tricky, and it could have been worse. When I played, I was playing using the analog stick of a controller, which has much greater fidelity than what this thing was built for, and that was some wild paddle movement on my part doing that. You accidentally found out for us that the mouse works just fine, which seems to be a much better way of controlling this. I like how you're still going just for the greens.
You see that, right? I'm trying really hard to just go for the green.
Well, because what I'm curious about is I wonder if when you get it to a higher speed like blue or red, if you were to then hit pink or green afterwards, does it slow it back down?
Oh,
I mean, like, would it constantly go back and forth or not? Not saying that that's a good idea to do
right.
that, but just curious about it. You've gotten much better.
Well, compared to the first one,
Right, in a very short amount of time, you've gotten much better at this. You've made it as far as I pretty much did when I was messing around with it. Okay, so my answer The answer to my question is it does not. This thing only speeds up. This does
Jeez.
not go backwards. Uh, but look, you're doing great.
Thanks, I was.
You were doing fantastic. You're on the final ball here.
Okay, here we go. Oh gosh.
At least it'll be slowed down at first until
Yes.
you hit blue again. But you were doing fantastic. But my theory about the hitting the brakes is that one can go in the trash. Oh man, the pressure's on. You don't have. Oh, there we go. Here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, get the red. The red doesn't seem to change it much.
Oh.
Oh, you had it.
Did
Hey,
I beat my score
122
though?
is pretty good. That's
It,
your best
it
score.
is my best score. Okay, I wasn't sure about that. Oh my gosh, that's a terrible score.
And you know what? I'm looking at my timer, and that was about 15 minutes, which honestly, unless if you want one more try, if you think you can clear this screen, clear level one in one more try. If you can, we will. If not, we'll just call it one here.
I think we'll just call it.
We'll call it here.
Yeah.
That's smart. All right, guys, we're gonna head out. We'll have yet another game for you, of course, and we will see you on the other side.